Hello, hello. You know, COVID-19 is not going to be any easier if we go around it looking like shit. So, this is Diana here, and I'm going to show you guys just a little bit of my morning routine, and then I'll put my makeup on like a plain girl, like just a girl going to the grocery store. I mean, realistically right now, the only fun things we have to look forward to is the grocery store. I am not a professional, so ladies, you're just going to have to bear with me. But I have an awful lot of people that ask, you know, what I do or how I do it or putting makeup on and things like that. So I'm going to clean my face, then I'm going to take a shower, and then I'm going to come back and put makeup on with you guys. But first, I want to get all the dead skin off. And what I use is Thrive Skin. It's an enzyme peel, so it's clear like this. I keep mine in the fridge because I love it cold. And I put a little bit on a spoon. I don't know if you can see that because I don't want to stick my fingers in it every day. So it's a little gel like this. Put it together. And I rub it all over my face. And this is the coolest thing because when you rub it in, I feel like I need a little bit more actually. But it's working. When you rub it in, it beads up all the dead skin. So when you take your shower and rinse it off, because that's how I like to rinse it, is in the shower. When you take your shower and rinse it off, getting all my dead skin. I actually am going to use, it's on my lips too. What I'm pooing about is that the dead skin, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll show you in a sec. So I put a little bit more on right here. Because anything, especially as you age, anything that you do to your face, make sure you're doing it to your throat, neck, all this area, because it ages a whole lot quicker and nothing looks funnier. I gotta tell you guys a story. One time I was horseback riding and I was at a horse show and my face was all dolled up and I had some like chemical peels and things like that, but they always stopped right here. I saw a picture of me on the horse and it looked like my face was not attached to my neck because I hadn't been doing all the same good stuff to my neck and throat that I had done to my face. So there was this perfect line. So you don't want that. So really get in there as far as I'm concerned and scrub. Because if you've had cosmetic work done, you know how they always tell us to be so gentle of our faces? They are never gentle. Dermatologists and masks and things like that, that stuff's never gentle. Half the time you come out with your face bright red because it hurts. So I don't think that being a little vigorous with your skin is a bad thing. So, but also, like I said, do everywhere. Now this, I don't know if you guys can see it. It feels so good. Let me see. I think that I rub until all the little beading is gone. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see it's all over. Can you guys see the little beading on my skin, on my fingers? Let me see. Yeah, I rub it in till it's gone everywhere. All right, everybody. Fresh out of the shower. Nothing on my face. Got a little bit dressed for you. Here's the first thing that I put on after I get out of the shower. It's Thrive Skin Infinite AM/PM CBD Moisturizing Cream. The link to this will be below. I use about 3 squirts of it. And I get this all over my whole face. I love it. And I have super, super sensitive skin and it never bothers it. Never has. Another thing that that I do, and I'm looking down because, sorry, there's a mirror right here. But another thing is, hold on. When I moisturize my face, I do the same thing to my ears. I also do the same thing to my ears when I'm putting on makeup. Then I take a couple more squirts. Like I said earlier, anything I do to my face, I do down here. Normally, I would do this naked, but that'd be inappropriate. So now I'm trying to have to maneuver around a t-shirt. So I'll move that. So that is first. That's my moisturizer. Here's another little thing that I absolutely love. Cetaphil. You guys will see on another video, Cetaphil is what I take my makeup off with too. So I use the sensitive skin bar to take my makeup off. And I use
They're wipes, because as you'll see, when you got a lot put makeup on, you can do your cleanse and it looks like there's no makeup, and you take a wipe and wipe around and you'll find that the wipe gets dirty. So it's kind of getting everything off. But I love Cetaphil. It was actually recommended to me by doctors when I was young. I got something called impetigo, which is like an infection in my skin. And I'm loving all the Cetaphil products. But this is the Rich Hydrating Night Cream, because like I said, as you age, this part of you ages quicker. And I also noticed that this part of me gets dry more because it's not usually quite as protected as the rest of my skin. So I put this on every night. I put it on my whole face, but during the day, I put it on all through here for the extra moisture. So there we go. So that's what I put on. Then I kind of go like this on my cheeks because my cheeks get a little bit dry. I also am huge on keeping my lips, my lips moisturized and under my nose from blowing it. Also, everybody always use tissue when blowing your nose, because that way you don't end up with the red peely stuff that you get with toilet paper. Okay, and also during COVID, toilet paper is a rarity right now, so use tissue paper. This product I absolutely love. I recommend it all the time. I've recommended it to 1 million people. Nutralux Lash MD. And here's a tidbit about this. I love it. My lashes stay long. They stay thick. I'll put a link below in the description. But in the evening, I notice if I put this on at night before bed, my eyes water really bad. And I don't like that, because then it means that all my moisturizer has come off. Actually, that reminds me. Typically I'm not recording, but I put just a dollop of that night cream right here during the day. I also do it at night. But just anywhere that you find is particularly dry, put this on. Because this is not a very heavy moisturizer, but it's great. My sensitive skin doesn't matter. I used to have eczema all over, and I'm not having a problem with that. I love this, and I love the benefits of the CBD oil, but it's not quite as heavy as I need because I've got really dry skin. So anyhow, I prefer to use this in the morning once I'm all clean-faced. And all you do, hopefully you guys can see me because I'm using my mirror that's right below you. So just put it on there like that. And only on your top lashes. Oh, I didn't get much on that one. Hold on. Okay, so there's my lashes. Okay, you guys, here's top secret. Everybody needs good eyebrows. It grows lashes, but it also grows brows. Ooh, one of these days I'll show you guys how I tint my brows so I don't have to color them in. Okay, so this is the Lash Serum Nutralux. Like I said, I'll put a link below. I'll put a link to this below. And I'll put a link to this, but honestly, I just buy it at Walmart, but I'll still, that way you can see what it is. Okay. And, oh, here's another thing. This is my favorite thing in the world. I got this at New Orleans one year. I absolutely love this fan because it dries all my moisturizer. When I put a mask on, it dries my mask quicker. But when I'm putting mascara or makeup or anything on, it dries so much nicer to use a fan on you. Alrighty. Believe it or not, I did not just make up the great idea of anybody giving a shit about me putting my makeup on. I have been asked a number of times about what kind of makeup I wear. Someone told me I need to do a makeup tutorial, and makeup people are gonna laugh because I am not a makeup guru. I don't do anything fancy. I don't do all the cool stuff that a lot of people do. So basically I have a clean face with moisturizer on it, and I love putting my makeup on with my towel on my head, and you'll see why shortly. So right now I'm using this Infallible. I also often use this makeup because it's a whole lot lighter. I don't mean lighter color wise, but it's a lot lighter coverage. And I don't usually go out. I don't get along with sunscreen at all if I use just sunscreen. So I always have to have a foundation with sunscreen in it, because if I put just sunscreen lotion on, my face breaks out really bad, like in little tiny Hy-Vee looking things. But both of these have sunscreen in them. So, but if I'm just going to run out horseback riding and I don't want to put makeup on, I still do put a little bit of this, put it on and rub it in. That way I'm getting sunscreen and it does kind of even out the skin tones. This has a tendency to make my face just a little bit greasy, but it's what I use for sunscreen when I'm going out without makeup. This is something that this is a lot of coverage, and I don't usually like heavy coverage, but I am kind of liking this. But you're going to see this is really weird. When I put this on, so it goes, it's a squirt thing, so I put a squirt on. It's going to look like it's way too dark. Watch. Now I got to look in my mirror. Actually, I can look right there because I'm looking at myself. Now, anything I do to my face, I also do right here to my neck, because this part of my neck doesn't ever receive the sun. Obviously, well, I guess it does when I'm laying in my tanning bed. But typically, I do stuff to my neck. Anything I do to my face, I do to my neck. Because I don't like it when I see people and their face looks like it's attached to someone else's neck, because everything they do stops here. So I just don't do that. Now, see, to me, this is too heavy makeup. That's just too much coverage for me. So this is why I love a towel on my head. And so I wipe that in with my hands because I love just using my fingers. A lot of people use a brush to put it on. To me, that's way too heavy. But what I use the brush for is to blend it and to blend it into my hairline and stuff, so that and also you'll want to put a little on your ears because it's a little bit different color. So like I said, this is a foundation brush, but I don't put it on with this, because if I use just the brush, it's way too heavy. And this makeup that I'm doing now, I always do your ears, and then like I said, always get down here so that the neck and head look like they are attached. The makeup that I'm doing now is literally because I'm just going to go to the grocery store. So this is like my daily makeup. When you guys sometimes see me like on a video and like in the evenings, what I'll do is I'll take my daily makeup and I actually add to it, because that way you look kind of flawless on camera. So just so you guys know, sometimes I do wear it a little heavier. So now when I'm looking in the mirror, it looks like I need a little bit more right there and right here. There. I don't like the feel of makeup on my skin, so that's why I'm huge on blending it in really well, because I don't like if I itch my face and get makeup under it, it's gross. So like I said, this is why I like a towel on my head. There. Sorry, but I was flopping off. Okay. If you guys are expecting a professional YouTube video on makeup tutorials, you are barking up the wrong tree. So anyhow, this right here, just this erase stuff, is what I use for cover up. I don't believe in covering up too much. I mean, you don't want to look like you're somebody else. Like I said, I don't really do anything fancy. Okay. There. And if you have blemishes anywhere, put the little touch up on them. That's it, literally. My eyebrows, because they obviously have makeup on them from all that makeup, I literally go like this so you don't have gunky crap stuck in your eyebrows. I used to get just addicted to watching YouTube videos, tutorials about putting on makeup. And then I would go out and I would buy all these fancy brushes and way more makeup than I would ever wear. And after 50 years of doing my makeup, I just am comfortable doing my makeup. So this right here, this is seriously, I'm a total cheap Walmart makeup person. This is CoverGirl, color called Champagne. And I am going to have to make a trip to Walmart. I've been avoiding it because of COVID. So I just put it right here on my eyelids. Okay, so I put this frosty stuff up here. People that say as we age we can't use frost, they're just stupid. I don't want to walk around looking like I'm 50, so why would I have to do that? So anyhow, I love frost just right there because if I put dark right here, this looks bad. One thing too, when it comes to makeup, there are certain things that look really cute on young women, like that black eyeliner on the bottom really looks cute on young women. It doesn't look cute on older women. So this is why I like my towel on my head, because that's my idea of cleaning brushes. Because if you use your brushes and you use it to put your makeup on a few days in a row, well, then there's so much makeup on your brush that your makeup is getting darker and darker every time you use it. So I always wipe it on my towel. If I don't have a towel on my head, then I have tissues right here, and I wipe it on a tissue so that my stuff stays clean. Always blow it off so you don't end up with shit all over down here. And then I just take it right there. Seriously, I can't even tell you guys why or how I do what I do. And I am so far from being technical. But I seriously have gotten a lot of messages asking me, especially since I've been doing so many lives and so many videos, that I've been getting a lot of private messages about my makeup. Right here, though, see, I did not go down to here. I have really droopy eyelids. I don't know if you can see them. What's that called? Hooded eyelids. So I don't put the dark just in my crease. I have to put the dark up here, so when I open my eyes, it looks more like a crease. I'll show you real quick. And I'll just put just the crease, and you'll see that you can't see anything. Okay, so with dark just on my crease, my eyelid still hangs down right there versus popping it up. At least I think it looks popped up. So I do darker at the crease, but then I open up my eyes and go like this. Like I said, nothing technical, nothing special. I also don't use 5 or 6 different colors on everything because realistically, I mean, who the hell has time for that? Well, there are a lot of people that have time for that, especially with COVID, but I'm just not that person. All I do for night or for the camera when I'm doing videos in the evening is I just kind of double up on what I normally do. But see right here, I did not bring the brown to here because I have, because my hooded eyelids, if I bring it to right here, my eyes sag really bad on the ends. So I just have it light right there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Here is my blending brush. Another thing, you have to make sure that you wipe your brushes off, because if you blend a few days in a row, like I said, you're going to have so much makeup on here that your eyes are going to get darker and darker. So that's why I love a damp towel on my head. And all I do here, because you can see it looks pretty icky, I just blend it in. And I always blend it up. Just because, I mean, younger women, you might get away with something different, but as we get older, up is younger. So that's why people have face lifts. They don't have face droops, because you're lifting everything up. So when you're blending, just blend up. So you might be able to, it might not look like it's that blended that way, but this way it's really blended. Then it looks like right there, I've got just a little too much brown, and this lighter color off, and I go off to the edge there because I want that space. I don't know why I want it. Like I said, I'm not a makeup guru. I've just been making my own face up for an awfully long time. So I put a little in the corners, go there, put a little bit in the corners. Another thing with the way that I put my makeup on is sometimes I'll get a little too much right here and here. So I just put a little light right there. Seriously, that's my eyeshadow. I tint my eyebrows so that I don't have to color them, because my eyebrows, you know, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. And when I was 6 years old, I got kicked in this eye. So this eyebrow is a whole lot different. Plus it stops right there with the scar. So it's a whole lot different than this one. And if I color my eyebrows in, it looks like I did a really bad job, because they're like, meh. So if I don't color them in, people realize that's just my eyebrows. I'm not a moron. So that's that. And makeup, I am really loving this Infallible long wear eyeliner. I got this off of someone that does actually do makeup videos. She recommended it and I'm loving it. So all I'm going to do here is a line across the top and the waterline on my top. And like I said, I don't use any makeup on my bottom lashes at all. I don't eyeline the bottom and I don't put mascara on my bottom lashes for a couple of reasons. I use an eyelash serum that makes my lashes grow really well, and I only put it on the top, but I guess when I blink it must hit the bottom because my bottom lashes will touch my face. So if I put mascara on them, I'll end up with black speckles all over here. Also, when I put makeup on down here, it'll droop. And I can't speak for you younger ladies, but older ladies, anything dark under your eyes pulls your face down. And like I said, it's people get face lifts because we want everything lifted. And this just looks like hell. If you're still putting really black eyeliner on there, it's nasty looking to me. Just my opinion, but you're watching my channel, so I'm going to tell you all about it. So I'm going to do this, but I'm going to have to do this on my mirror. So I'll pull my mirror closer so you can probably see, but seriously, there's nothing really technical about it. Another thing with me, I can only tell you how I put my makeup on. My eyeliner, I only bring my eyeliner to like right to the end of my lash line, because if I bring it down any farther, my eyes will look drooped. And if I try that cute little spiky thing that so many people put on, that little cat eye thing, I look like shit. I've tried it and it just looks horrible on me. Because of my eyelids, it just does not look good. So really all that is it's kind of a medium line, not a really thin line. And it's just starting right here at the lash line. And because my skin's older, you got to give your skin a little tiny tug. So you go like this. Okay. There is my top eyeliner. And seriously, just goes to the lash line. And now I'm going to do the watermark. Now this is a cool, or the water line. This is a cool thing because I don't put any makeup on the bottom lashes. When I put this on the waterline on the top only, and you blink a few times, it does put a little bit of color down here. So you still get, because a lot of us do like a little color down there. That was hard for me to get used to not having color down there. There, see the difference in my eyes? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. You guys are welcome to chime in. What kind of eyeliners do you like? Like I said, I'm all about Walmart, so anything cheap. But there we go. My eyeliner is on. Oh, geez. How quickly I forget. I use bronzer. I don't ever use blush. I guess being a redhead, I just think the browner looks better on me. And obviously this is one I love, but I'm not brand loyal. Seriously, when this is out, I'll probably find some kind of a Walmart one. But I put my bronzer right here and right there on my nose. And then a little bit up here. When you're looking in the mirror, it's kind of anywhere the sun would hit. Like if I'm looking right at you, I can see shadow on my natural face right there. All I'm going to do is make that more. Like I said, if I'm right or wrong, I don't know, but people wanted to know how to put on my makeup, so here you go. And I'm not putting on highlighters and shit. All I did was put a little bit of cover up right there, but once you put your bronzer on, it looks like it. Here's another secret. I love this one. I did learn this from makeup. Like I said, anything you do to your face, you do down here. Put a little bit of your bronzer or whatever it is you use right down here on your neck. Again, anything you do on your face, if you don't do it on your neck, then your head doesn't look like it's attached to the right neck. And it also, if this is white, it looks like turkey neck. Versus if you make it dark, the same. And you can also shape. Okay, here's another tidbit. Here's another thing that you can do. Because my makeup, I put a little bit heavier makeup on. Like I said, if I'm going to do like a live or something like that, or I'm going out for the night, I do the same exact thing, just a little bit more of it. Here's another secret to me. If you put a second coat on an already made up face, Oh, that's like flawless. Flawless. I love it. So don't take your makeup all the way off if you're going to go out at night. What I'll take is a towel and I'll rub off as much as I can get off just with a towel, because then I've got a base of makeup and then you put makeup over it and it looks flawless. Or at night, if I'm going to do my lives in the evening, is why people are asking about my makeup, because it looks good in the evening. All I do literally is come up here and pack a bunch on. So, but here's another cool thing to look, you know how women will get that bone right there? That's really pretty. All you do is go like that and go like that and a little right there. So you could make your, that sounds goofy. And a lot of people are going to watch this thing and it's crazy, but it really does make a huge difference to kind of shape this. You want the dark. And what I use with this, my rule of thumb is, so many people talk about technically why you do stuff. All I know is if I go like this in a picture, this looks better. So all I do is just put the stuff anywhere that nature already shades me. I mean, I just think that's easy. So anyhow, okay, there's my bronzer. I don't use any, I do it right here on my nose so that you get the little bit. I know a lot of people highlight their nose. It seems like a lot of work. So anyhow, that's that. Now I'm going to put my mascara on. Oh, here's another thing. This is totally empty. In fact, you guys are going to laugh, but this is about the 6th bottle of this stuff. I'll put a link to it down below. It's not an Amazon type product. It is just bought through, I think it's called City Beauty, because I just ordered another. This is like my 6th bottle. And it is a lip plumper. And it is a really kind of sticky, but I only like the clear because I put it, I'll show you, to make my lips look nice and full. Because as we get older, our lips don't look as full. I put it on. See, I don't really have any left. But there's a couple things about this that I learned. When I first put it on, I smothered it all over my whole lip, thinking like a lip gloss. But you don't want it where your lips touch because it's pretty sticky, so it stays on all afternoon. They say put it on twice a day. If you want to do that, that's great. You can put it on at night. And if you put it on at night when you wake up in the morning, you still feel it on your lips. But what I love about it, and the reason I always buy clear, I don't think I can see on that, is because I always go on the lip line instead of within the lines of my lip so that my lips look fuller. There you go. And your lips will tingle. And I absolutely love this stuff. Otherwise, and then a lot of times in the evenings, if I'm going to do a video or something, I'll put a little bit of lipstick on it. But that stuff will stay all day, and I absolutely love it. So there's that product. It's my lips. Now for the mascara, I cannot do the mascara there. I'll try to lift this. So here's my secret to the mascara, because I have a ton of lashes. I have a mirror, one of these fancy mirrors. Here's the right. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not all the way dressed. You know, when you do these videos, you only have to see a person's face. So I sure hope that you didn't see anything on that mirror. Let me tell you, because I don't want any. Ooh, let's hope anybody can tell me if. But so what I did now is I turned my mirror to the magnifying so that I can really get into the lashes at the lash line. So let's see if you guys can see it. And because, I mean, I don't have to use the magnifying mirror, but what I love about it is I can really get in there. And my first coat of mascara is just by the base of my lashes. So that and then I kind of make sure that they're shaped because they're natural lashes and there's a ton of them. So I want to make sure I get them all, and I want to make sure they're shaped properly. So a really thick coat right down by the baseline. Sorry, I don't feel like this is very entertaining when I'm quiet like this, but I gotta tell you, I watch hours and hours of makeup videos. I've been putting my same makeup on the same way for 50 years, but I still watch all the videos just to see. And I try all the stuff, but it doesn't work for me. It doesn't look good on me. So you really have to find whatever looks good on you. So that is a coat of my mascara, just really deep at the lash line. Here is a magic wand. Get a fan, ladies, because one, you get hot when you're putting your makeup on, and two, it dries your mascara, it dries your makeup, dries your moisturizer. When you use a mask, it dries your mask, but I especially love it for mascara because I want this first coat to get pretty dry, or at least kind of tacky, before I'm going to put another coat on. I got this from a party at New Orleans. They had them on the tables. I've had this for years from Nola. Okay, I'm going to go in, put a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can see. I think you can. A little bit more to make sure they are where I want them on the... And I, like I said, I don't wear mascara on the bottom, so I make sure that if any mascara touches the bottom, then I use my fingers to get it off. Because if I don't, it will lay on my skin and I'll have black circles, and that's so unattractive. I don't care who you are. Black circles is unattractive. Okay, so that is 2 coats on the bottom. Now what I do, because they're long, is if you look right here, you can't really see the tops of my lashes. So I just kind of, I hope you guys can see this because I can't see it in the TV, so I have to use my mirror. There. I just real lightly go on the top. So there, now you can see all the lashes. Because surprisingly, if you look here, I have a whole lot less lash. Well, it's because I have lashes that didn't get colored. So, but, or you can actually take your wand and kind of roll it. The only problem with rolling, sometimes it gets a little too heavy up there. Okay. Okay, there is, oh, can you see that? So there's a coat of mascara. Now I'm going to use my little wand again. My towel is falling off of my head, so you guys might have to wait a second. I might have to put my towel back on. Actually, it makes all the lines on my forehead look smooth, so I might leave it on there. It's like a facelift, only it's a towel lift. Now, the thing is, when I put my mirror on huge magnification, my lashes look amazing, obviously, because I'm at 30% magnified. So now you have to flip it back over and look at it regular to make sure I have enough makeup on. Oh. Dang. I have an eyebrow that's tweaking out, but other than... Oh. Let me brush that bad boy. Oh, here's another secret. I don't know how big of a secret it is, but it's something I do. If I care, like when I'm going to the grocery store, I don't care. But if I really want my brows to hold their shape, they have stuff that you can put on them. My problem with that is they turn crusty, and I just don't like it. It's like turned gray. I don't like that stuff. You know what I do? I put a little hairspray on the brush, flick it up like that, flick it down right there, and boom, they stay perfectly put, and everybody has hairspray. So that's all I do to keep my brows in place. And honestly, I think that that's probably enough mascara. So I think I'm done. That's really what I do during a day. If I want a little bit more color on my lips, now that that stuff has sat for a little bit, and I think that a little bit less on your lips, so you're giving some color, but the clear is around here, so the lips look bigger. And I'm not a huge fan. I once in a while, I will line my lips. But the thing is when we get to be 50 and our lips get a little bit thinner, when you're lining it, you're either going to go outside the lip line, which you're not fooling anybody, or you're going to line your own lip, which is thinner, and it's just going to look that much thinner, just dark. So I wasn't into clear gloss until I got older. And someone asked me the other day if I had my lips injected, and I'm like, no. And seriously, it's just this stuff. And I don't know that it plumps your lips instantly, but it stays on so good that if you line the outside of your lip, like a lot of people will do with lip liner, they'll do the outside of the lip to try to make their lip look fuller. But I just really like this soft, clean look. So that is all I have for you. That seriously is all I do with my face. And so... there you go. Did you guys get anything out of that? Do you give a shit how I put my makeup on? Let me know. And let me know what else you want to see. Talk to you later, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay surrounded by loved ones, and most of all, stay grateful for all of your blessings. Hello, hello. It's about 10 o'clock at night. So we're going to do the night routine. This is after a day of horseback riding, grocery shopping, cooking dinner, all that kind of fun stuff. So first and foremost, got to get my hair back. Put it in a little ponytail. So attractive, right? So attractive. Hold on. Ooh. Okay. Hair is up and out of my way. Now, this literally looks just like a plain bar of soap, but it is the Cetaphil soap for sensitive skin, and I love it. It takes off the bulk of my makeup, because remember, I have makeup all over. I probably should have heated the water before I started to talk. Oops. So I'm going to use the bar of soap, and then also the Cetaphil. After I use the bar of soap, I take the Cetaphil and I just rub it all over. So you're going to be blown away. My face will look clean after the soap, and then this bad boy will get anything the soap missed. I love it. I really should have heated my water up first. Sorry. Okay, warm water's coming. This is not going to be attractive, but I'm so glad to share it with you anyway. So I'm going to, a couple of splashes, and I love using my hands more so than a washcloth. I don't know why. Sometimes I use a washcloth, but I'm just going to splash my face a couple times to loosen up my makeup and then soap it on. So you're just going to have to watch. Ah, isn't that attractive? Hold on. It's so funny. YouTube nowadays, back in the day when I was young, we didn't even want our boyfriends to see us without makeup. And now here we are, taking our makeup off on YouTube. Letting you see how scary we look when our mascara is all wet like that. This blows my mind. Okay. Okay. That looks pretty darn clean. If you can see, my mascara looks like it's off. Here's the magic. Now, mind you, that was just with my hand in the soap. Now I'm for the Cetaphil cloth. And when I travel, sometimes I just take the cloth, but I think it's a little harder for the cloth to get all my eye makeup off without really having to rub, and I don't like to do that much rubbing. Ooh. So, remember when I put my makeup on, I put it on my ears, all down my throat. This blows my mind because seriously, my face looks and feels really clean. And then because I use that brush to get it in my hairline, I use this rag to make sure I'm getting it out of my hairline. And the reason you want to make sure your skin is so clean at night is, one, it absorbs all your moisture. Oh, sorry. I don't know if I'm showing you guys a big boob shot there. But your moisturizers and everything will absorb better, but a cleaner face will keep you from breaking out and all kinds of gross stuff. Okay. Besides, I don't like the feel of makeup on my face during the day, so I sure as heck don't want to feel anything on my face at night. Okay, so I soaped up, and look, I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but it's pretty brown and dingy. And that's just what a little bit that was left. Can you guys even see how brown that is? I don't know if you can. Darn it. Here, let me see if I move this. There. Oh, there you go. There, now that lighting, you can see it. It's pretty brown. It's just, yeah, leftover foundations and stuff like that. Put you back down here, hang tight. Okay, now I have a really clean skin, but this says that you don't have to rinse them. I still like to rinse them because it just feels like I've got cleaner on my face. So use some water. I have super sensitive skin and dry skin. So a lot of times that can be a problem because when I'm trying to moisturize it, because it's so sensitive, this is really a pain to keep leaning down to you guys. Because it's sensitive, I try to put heavy moisturizers on it, and then the heavy moisturizers break it out. So What I use once my face is all clean is I go in, you guys saw this morning, the Thrive Infinite AM PM CBD Moisture Elixir. Take about 3 squirts of that stuff. And I put this all over. It doesn't have any scents in it, but it just smells like, I don't know, like clean and natural. And I put about 3 on my face, and then I honestly, like I said earlier, anything you do to your face, you want to do down here because this part ages quicker. Okay, a little bit on my ears. Now, similar to what I do in the morning, except for this Cetaphil night cream, I think it is Rich Hydrating Night Cream. Remember, in the morning, I put it all on my neck and throat. Whatever, like this décolletage, or I don't know what the heck that thing's called. But anyhow, I put a ton of it on here. And then since I'm going to bed, put more like this. I get, it's funny, dry, sensitive skin, but then I also will get breakouts on the sides of my nose or my chin if I put too heavy of a moisturizer there. So I get this on my face like this, and then I literally just kind of pat it in, and I leave it feel pretty damp, and I let my skin absorb it instead of rubbing it all in till it's dry. I really like that, just damp. Then I rub it on my skin, and guess what? I'm done. All right, everybody, that is my face day from start to finish. So, you know something I always forget to say? If this resonates with you at all or helped you at all, would you smack that like button? I mean, like smack it hard, like punch it a little bit. Punch that bad boy in the face. I need some likes, some shares, some subscribes, some something. So show me the love since I showed you what I do from morning till night. Sweet dreams.